have returned from the market. That's what I bought. The dry apricots, dates, cucumbers and apples. Having eggs, salad and some salted salmon today. Have just picked up a few things from Amazon. I really needed new gloves, so I ordered some. They're like teddy gloves and they're really cozy, soft, and I hope they're gonna be warm. They also have this kind of fur inside. At least they feel really warm. Let's see how they're gonna be in practice. The next thing I ordered is hat and scarf for my older son, and this hopefully also gonna be warm. It has fleece inside. Then I just ordered pink salt, the Himalayan pink salt. That's just what I normally use. Don't know if it's any better than any other salt. And the last thing I ordered is this container for butter. Just a simple container. And it comes with a knife. Have just returned home from the shop and will show you what I bought. So that's all I bought. First I needed things for my soup today. I bought potatoes, carrots, tomatoes and tomato paste. And then I bought 2 butters. Then I bought the mix of cheeses, got inspired by my granny. And then I bought some Brownies, cookies, and then I bought some buckwheat, the special salt, it's called Adygea salt, and it's basically salt with a mix of spices. Those are the farmer cheese sticks covered in chocolate and caramel, another farmer cheese sticks, and 2 yogurts. And that all cost me. They also gave me a sweet capybara keychain. Let's cook the soup. First I'm gonna wash the veggies. We'll peel carrots and onions first. Now gonna cut everything. The veggies are done. Now we need the tomatoes and the tomato paste. Mixing everything, adding the salt, in the meanwhile we'll peel the potatoes. Potatoes are peeled, also boiling the buckwheat. The buckwheat is ready. I've thrown in the potatoes and also adding the meatballs, and we'll let it cook for another 30 minutes. The soup is ready. Lunch for my older son. Have just returned from my mom and grandma. They gave us the homemade strawberry jam by my granny and the pancakes which my mom made. Smell delicious. Pancakes for my older son. Was doing some groceries, bought waffles, some sausages, sour cream, chocolate cheese spread, milk, butter, and a few farmer cheese snacks. Fruits for my son and a mix of dry fruits and nuts for me. to the store, bought a few things. So first I bought papers, paper towels, then the aluminium foil and the plastic one. Then I bought a new toothpaste for my son and a carrot face cream for me because I already ran out of the previous one. My skin is really dry right now. Then I went to the meat shop and bought a huge piece of steak, looking like this. And then I went to a store near that and bought some sweets for kids. Those are waffles with boiled condensed milk inside, and this is pretty much the same but in different form. After classes snack for my kid. Today is a steak day. I'm gonna fry it right now. Covered it with butter and about to put it to the oven. It's done. By the way, I bought a new knife and it's supposed to be really sharp. I bought it especially to cut meat, so we'll test it now. Well, yeah guys, it is really sharp. I just cut it like in 1 second. That's how my piece is looking like. My final meal: eggs, steak, salad and some bone marrow. We'll throw this bone in my fridge in hope to make a soup out of it one day. Lunch is for my sons.
Почему-то это тысяча, а тут 1001. Смотри, картошку фри сладкую, да? Смотри. попробуй на Алису.
That's what we bought. That's apparently what's trendy now, some screechers. So we got 3 of them. We stopped by at the market and I bought dry apricots. They didn't have this specific type for a long time, so finally today they had them, so I bought really a lot, not to run out of it fast. And then I bought few apples and tangerines. Prepared lunch for my older son. Snacks for me and my sons, dry fruits, apple with waffle and apple with chocolate sandwiches. Dinner for my little son. I've just returned from the street. I took my younger kid to his kindergarten. Then I went for a little walk, but it was really cold and frosty, so I got all cold and my nose was falling apart. And so I just went to a few grocery shops. I bought sausages, eggs, and then I returned home.
Не в ту сторону.
My son was making some animals from Play-Doh. A dinner for my older son. returned from the shop, will show you what I bought now. So first of all, I bought the flour, the huge pocket of it. Then I bought mayonnaise. Then this is soda. I use it for bacon and, well, everything. Then the tomato sauce. Then cocoa powder. Then I bought 2 mixes of rice and something else. I'm not sure, it's like couscous or something, because they didn't have the regular rice there for some reason of this brand, and I only like that one because it turns out good. Then I bought 2 yogurts, then vanilla powder and sugar powder, and the baking paper, and this is like little cookies. We call them nuts because they look like nuts, but basically it's a cookie with the boiled condensed milk inside, like a caramel. And it all cost me that much. And if you didn't figure it yet, guys, we will be baking. Just returned from outside. Let's have an ozone haul, shall we? So, first I received these towels for the kitchen, and they look really cute. So, those are the colors. There are 2 white, 1 beige and 1 brown, and they packaged really cute. Then I ordered a scarf for me, and I already tried it. It looks really cool, at least in my opinion. It's really big and warm and soft. You can make like multiple rounds around your neck, so it's very warm, and I really like this colorful print. And the last thing is this. I ordered this set of utensils for the kitchen. Check out this color. I think they are very cute. And they also come in with the little container for them. They are all silicone, so finally I will not scratch my pen, as many of you noticed in my videos. I am really loving the color scheme, and I think it will look great in my kitchen. Maybe I will make blini, who knows. And there are like 12 of them. Not really sure what everything is for. I probably normally just using this thing, sometimes that, and this. This is my 3 most used. The rest is like, I don't really need it, but they were coming in set. So anyway, maybe I will use everything. Hey guys, check out how cold is it right now. As well, there is snow blowing into me, and check out my scarf. It got white. By the way, it's very dark now, but it's not the evening, it's actually early morning. And I just took my son to his kindergarten and I went to a little walk, and then I'm gonna go to the shop to buy some missing products for our baking today. Yes, I'm gonna be baking. I'll show you what it's gonna be. Have been to grocery store to buy a few things. I bought 2 packages of eggs, then I bought milk, then I bought toothpicks for my bacon, the baking powder as well. Then I saw these cute wet napkins, and they have each a flavor, I mean a smell, I guess. This is banana one, this is mango one, and this is watermelon. As well, I bought spray for the nose for my younger son. Alright, so it's time to bake, and we will be baking brownies. You guys probably already made brownies like 1,000 times in your life, but I actually only made them once, I guess, a long time ago. And I was definitely using some other recipe, I don't even remember which. But yesterday I found a good recipe. I guess it looked pretty easy because I know I don't have really a good cooking skills, and especially not the baking skills. Baking always goes like wrong for me. I don't know why, but I decided to give it a try, and so let's do it. So for this recipe we will use the flour, the sugar, eggs, cocoa powder, butter, vanilla sugar, and for the frosting we will as well need the sugar powder, honey, also cocoa powder, and I don't remember what, but I will check it later. So yes, let's start. So first of all, I need to melt the butter. The thing is that I don't have a weight and I don't really know how to measure it. I try to transfer grams into tablespoons, but I don't think it is convenient to measure butter in tablespoons, so I will just eyeball 115 grams. The recipe says to melt it in the saucepan, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so we melted the butter. I will be adding the cocoa powder and the flour. Now we need to stir in sugar, eggs and vanilla sugar. So we need 16 spoons of sugar. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm adding the eggs. Stirring it again, adding vanilla sugar. So the recipe says 5 tablespoons. And we need 8 tablespoons of flour. Now 1/4 of teaspoon of the baking powder. That's how it looks when it all combined. Looking pretty tasty to me and smelling as well. So guys, I preheated my oven and then I prepared the baking tray with a parchment paper, and now I'm gonna put my butter plate. Okay, here it is. I think my tray is actually a little bit too big for this recipe. Not sure, or maybe this thing will grow while baking. Not really sure. Hopefully it not be that flat once it's done. Alright, it's in the oven. For the frosting we will need the butter, honey, cocoa powder, some sugar powder and vanilla sugar. The thing is that I don't have enough sugar powder, so I will mix half of sugar powder and half of sugar and hope it will be okay. The butter melted. I'm adding 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I'm out of tablespoons, so I'm using teaspoons. And really eyeballing it. Adding the rest of vanilla sugar that I have. 1 tablespoon of honey. And the sugar powder. I was stirring it, guys. I don't know, guys, is icing supposed to be that hard? Am I doing it right? Anyway, that's how it turned out. Hope it will be alright. So guys, here it is out of the oven. It didn't really raise, so well, it's flat. That's what I've been talking about, guys, when I was saying I can't really bake at all. For some reason nothing really raises for me. Everything stays like flat in the oven when I'm baking. Well, anyway, now I need to wait a little bit when it cools down and I will do the frosting. Okay, it's finished, guys. I spread the frosting as well. I figured I cannot really wait until it cools down because otherwise my frosting will not spread. So I did it now, and now I'm actually waiting for it to cool down and then I will feed it to my kids. So that's how it turned out, guys. I think I overbaked it actually, because I like when it's kind of moist inside and it's not really moist, just a little. And I think, yes, my tray is kind of big for it, and probably I needed like twice as much ingredients for the size of the tray. And here is one little piece how it looks like, and I will go and give it to try to my son now.